Galala Yahweh, Bo Shuma Mashak Yawasha, Shema Yasharela Yahweh Alahaya Nawa Kadababashpaka. Shalom, may peace, serenity, and prosperity be multiplied unto you all. All right, so we got another king talk, as well as a sharp rebuke. This is a king talk and a sharp rebuke. As you know, it's been a while since we did a king talk on this platform. Nonetheless, these king talks are strictly geared for the Akim. Okay? It's strictly for the brothers. You sisters that are listening, you're listening at your own discretion. I would tell you to say a prayer before you tune into this lesson if you are listening, that you may receive the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding with the Holy Spirit. Nonetheless, we're going to look at a compilation of videos. And then I'm going to add my commentary, and we're going to get to the scriptures. I may have to do a 2 or 3 part to this, but we'll see how the time goes. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
You're turning this around on me and blaming me? You didn't mention yesterday that you don't have a job.
Leave me alone.
No.
Move.
No.
Get out of my way.
Don't take my car.
Shut up.
It's fine. I'll take the police station now.
Stay away. Stop, Delaney. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Now, Akim, if you're in a situation where your woman is beating on you like this man here, literally whooping your ass as this man's ass was getting whooped, like she's going all in, your very first mistake was not setting boundaries with the woman from the beginning of the courtship. Women get out of control like this and whip man's ass like this from men who allow them to lead, from men who serve them, men who live by the happy wife, happy life philosophy, men under witchcraft. And a lot of that is opened through the door of lust. That's not love. No man getting whooped on by his woman loves that woman like that. He's just infatuated with that woman. And unfortunately, you have men like this who are getting their ass kicked every day by their woman. And through their infatuation, they enjoy it. They enjoy that shit. Yeah, it looks crazy. He may have called the police, but deep down he enjoys that mess. It's a result of a twisted lasciviousness that is masked as love. Let's get to the next video. Now this is
We've been talking every day for a whole 6-7 months. Nah, she left the phone locked and I went through it and I'm calling niggas. Yo, hello? Yeah, what up? What is? Yo, what's good? This Kev? Yeah, what is? You know Star, bro? Wow. Yeah, hello? Yo, what's good? This Kev, right? Yeah, but what is? You just asked me that, boy. I'm asking you a question. You know Star, bro? I watched my girl go in the store and I picked her phone up, but she texted you. Who are you, bro? I met Star a couple months back. What you... Bro, what you mean a couple months back? Yo, bro, word to my mother, I will break your fucking jaw, nigga. Bro, I will break your shit, nigga. Where you at, nigga? How you know Star? We into it. Yo, bro, you know we got a family together, right? You know me and Star married. We got kids together, right? So if y'all got a family together and all that, why she giving me her number? Y'all got a family and all of that. Why she giving me her number and holding convo with me and texting me and all that? Dude, this is my... Nah, she left the phone locked and I went to my way, bro. I'm actually the shit. Yeah. Yo, listen. We've been talking every day for a whole 6-7 months. I feel this, bro. I'm saying I got a text her, you know what I'm saying? Bro, you really gonna say and tell me just this, yo, bro, you really telling me this just like this, bro? This is my wife, bro. This is my wife, bro. Bro, I'm not crying. I just don't know. Bro, this is my wife, bro. Bro, this is really my wife, bro. Bro, I'm not acting tough, bro, because, bro, I see it. Bro, just leave Star alone, bro. Leave her alone, please. Bro, I don't know, bro. Please leave her alone, please. Please leave her alone. Bro, all right. Bro, I don't got time for this. Please, Kev. Kev, I don't got no problem. Please, look, bro. I will fucking kill you, bro. I'm gonna kill myself, nigga. I swear to God. And you fuck on again. This is my way, bro. I'm actually the shit. Nah. I'm asking you a question as man to man, bro. Leave her alone, please, bro. Bro, please leave her alone, please. Bro, please leave her alone. Hold on. Bro, please. So when is Levy? I'm asking you a question as man to man, bro. Leave her alone, please, bro. Bro, please leave her alone, please. Bro, please leave her alone. Nah, she left the phone locked.
So this man is down bad. Okay? He found all these different men in his wife's phone. And now he's calling the men, crashing out, and going through a pathetic episode of trying to get these men to leave his wife alone. Akim, what do you think this is a result of? This is a result of simping. Just like the first video, we seen the one man getting whipped up inside, all around his head, all on his arms, just getting manhandled by his woman, having his masculinity being taken from him by the hands of his woman. Now we see this man being emasculated by his wife, dealing with multiple men. And the men that she's dealing with, well, at least one of them was going back and forth with the husband. See, I'll tell you this. You Akim out there that are single and Most High hasn't put you with a woman, though you may desire to be in a union with a woman, the Most High is probably actually protecting you. So don't feel too bad. It's best to just be on your own these days. Don't feel too bad about it. Be content with your singleness, because you got a lot of this going on. You got a lot of this going on, from what we seen with the first man to this man arguing with whoremonger males, dealing with his woman. This is going on in abundance, Akim. This is going on in abundance. And the last thing you want to be is one of these men in a goofy state of mind, losing your masculinity by the treachery of a woman. This guy is down bad. Calling these men that he found in his woman's phone. The most masculine thing he could have done was just let her go. At this point, it don't matter about a family. If you found your wife dealing with multiple men, though you had children with her, it don't matter about the family no more. Because evidently she was not concerned with you and your household to be stepping out like that. You give her a bill of divorce and let her go. And you cast dark prayers against her, throw up prayers against her by Yahweh Shah, and allow that vengeance and recompense to be placed on her through Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. That's what you do. You don't call the man and talk to the man, argue and go back and forth with the man crying over the phone because they're dealing with your wife. No, she's not your wife anymore. She was a whore, and she was a whore from the beginning. See, men get in these predicaments because they're blinded by lust, the lust of lasciviousness. They're blinded by adultery. Many of these men got their wives and their wives and the woman that they're dealing with through an act of adultery. They took them from somebody else. So it's recompense coming on to them. She was a hoe from the beginning. You can't be feeling sorry for a lot of these men, man. Straight up. Here's another one. Salakia.
I've been here for 3 hours. She tell me order the food. I order the food. She asked if I could cash up her $50, bro. I sent her $50. 3 hours, bro. She been saying she on the way the whole time, bro.
So again, this is an act of not having respect for yourself and putting that woman on a pedestal. You know, Akim, these women know when you don't respect yourself. They know when you don't respect yourself because you're full of lasciviousness and lust. And because of that lasciviousness, that lust of lasciviousness, you put her on a pedestal because you want what's between her thighs, right? You want every aspect of her that you're attracted to. and they can sniff that mess out. And with them sniffing that mess out, some of them would just use that lasciviousness that you have against you. Like this woman left this man sitting in this restaurant by himself, stood him up for their little date that they were having, and made him send her money while she didn't show presence to this date. Whole time, she was probably dealing with another man. I say it's a 95% chance when she ghosted this man and asked him for money, she used that money to do whatever she was doing with the man that she was with at the time she ghosted him. Yep. Let's go ahead and get into some scriptures. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 47, verse 19. Thou didst bow thy loins unto women, and by thy body thou was brought into subjection. So the yearning of the loins of these men got them in the situation that they were in, from getting their ass whooped daily by their woman to emotional violence of promiscuity and adultery, to just plain out being finessed because you're not thinking straight and you're allowing this woman to rule over you because you're thinking with your rod. You thinking with your rod, dealing with some treacherous hoes. I mean, this woman was so treacherous, she ghosted him and then had this fool send her money while ghosting him. And he sat up there like a fool for 3 hours waiting for the woman or waiting for the hoe. You can't make this stuff up, man. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verses 23 through 26. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is a light. Salakia, the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life. To keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. So none of these three men we just saw here have the commandments of the Most High. They don't follow the commandments of the Most High. Because when you do so, see, the Most High will give you a sixth sense with women. Yeah, the Most High will give you a sixth sense with women. You won't be blinded by lasciviousness to where you can't see when they're not moving right. You can't see the whoredom in their spirit. See, that wisdom provided by the Most High will allow you to know how to vet these women appropriately and have the right ones in your life. Proverbs 6:25, lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. Salakia. This is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 26. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. All three of these men have been brought to a piece of bread for the adulterous woman to sink her teeth in, however she may be benefiting from this man. And this one, she set him up on a date, ghosted him on a date, and got $50 from him while ghosting. The last one got a house, children, and some type of, domestic stability from the man that she was cheating on. While whole time she got several men in her phone that she dealing with on the side of her husband. The first one, we seen they had a pretty decent house, 2-story house, and she squeezed that man dry till she was just beating his ass all the time. And any woman that's beating her man's ass like that, she cheating too. all three scenarios that we seen with these men being affected by the blindness of their lasciviousness, they're all dealing with whores. I'm going to make a part 2 to this, so stay tuned for that. May peace, serenity, and prosperity be multiplied unto you all. Shalom.